Here comes that rainy day feeling again. Hello, world. What is up, folks? It is Deej. We are here. It is a rainy day. Finally, I get a day off, a full one off. God damn, waiting for that. There we go. We'll pin that up there. We are just gonna have a little get together and yo bottle of rum. No bottles of rum. But hey, and we are doing spoiler free. So if anybody watched TV shows last night, don't even talk about them. Spoiler freeze. We're not talking about them. And we've got Bird of Prey 5. We've got LDG. Hello, Sci-Fi Mommy.
Hello world, it's Berto Bray 5, blah.
Yo.
Oh, it feels so good to not have to rush out to work today.
Oh yeah. So what about that? By the way, did it rain like a?
We got a hell of a lot of storms coming at us. They even got us under a tornado watch for later.
Nice. Okay, so it didn't dance around you like you were saying in the underground last night.
No, it just took its old sweet time getting in here.
Ah. Well, that's good. You worked your ass off for a week, so you deserve a day off or two. But
I managed to sleep in till 8 o'clock this morning. That was a big accomplishment.
yes, thank you for not streaming in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Do appreciate that.
And then I got up, went out, got myself a cup of coffee. I went and got me some breakfast from McDonald's. Came back here, ate, and fought with the computer.
Is it true there's no dollar menu at McDonald's anymore?
There's a dollar.
Yes, there hasn't been a dollar
Wow.
menu for some time. Nothing.
Wow.
Everything costs more than $1.
Hell, even the McDouble is like $2.
Scrambled eggs, just a side of scrambled eggs, is like $4 here.
Oh my lord.
$3.95.
What I got for breakfast this morning at McDonald's cost me $26.
Holy shit!
Dear God.
But I do eat like a pig, but still, it cost me $26.
I'm not.
I remember.
Surprised at all.
I remember when I used to go and get the 2 egg McMuffins for $2, 2 ham, egg, and cheese McMuffins for $2. They stopped doing that a long ass time ago.
I picked myself up 2 biscuits and gravy, 2 sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, and 4 hash browns. That's $26.
And a partridge in a.
And no JPs, I didn't get that either, you dork.
I remember way back in the day, the McDonald's breakfast combo was like, I don't know, it's like $3 or $4. And I remember Dad O'Prey thinking one time he was getting gypped. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, they're showing 2 not McMuffins, biscuits, 2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. And I was like, I don't think he swore to me. He would, he drove up to the window and he says, I see it right there. There's 2 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits in the picture. So I had to go and drive up and order and look. And I realized what his eyes weren't the greatest. It was 1 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, but they had it cut in half. Obviously, they don't cut the sandwich in half, but they did in the picture. And sure enough, it did look like there were 2. But if you could see what they were doing, it was 1 cut in half and just separated by a few inches. So Dad O'Fray thought they were getting over on him. Now, of course, is like an $8 combo.
Yeah, ridiculous prices. But at least with what I ate this morning, I'll be full all day. So
that's true. They do keep you full. McDonald's breakfast, solid amount of food.
Oh, I did get some funny looks going through the drive-through. I was cranking white and nerdy.
A song.
Yeah, it's a Weird Al song. Still upset over the comment last night. Is that a headset for your grandson? I'm a little pissed. God dang it. I did not think I looked that damn old. 47-year-old town can't remember the last time he had McDonald's.
See, now it's feeling you were the father is not so bad.
Yeah, at least I'm not being said
Right.
you're the grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
No, JPs, I wasn't driving the damn tractor to the drive-through. It wouldn't fit. Hello, Thomas. Rilla, random thoughts here. Getting a good little crowd. Good morning.
Thomas told Salty about that documentary Center Seat. I watched it. I thought it was wonderful. And it was on Freevee, Thomas. I didn't need a physical copy.
All right, I guess I should explain the story to Thomas since he's wondering why I'm the grandfather now. After I got off work last night, hello, Captain Phantom, I went to Walmart because I had broke my headset a couple of weeks ago and duct tape was holding it together, and I thought, it's time for me to get a new headset. So I ran up, finally found one I wanted. I go up to the checkout counter. I'm standing there in line. The headset is sitting in the child seat portion of the cart. And a gentleman behind me, probably in his early 20s, looks and says, "Oh, you getting that headset for your gaming grandson?" Yeah.
You didn't mention the word gaming yesterday.
Well, gaming.
Are you sure it was gaming and not something else?
We won't go there. Shut up, Thomas. Boy, I was having a good day too, and then I get hit with that. Goddamn, makes me feel like I'm Salty Trekker now. That'll give Thomas Potts something to laugh about all damn day now. Oh, so what is going on in the world today, besides it being Friday the 13th?
Apparently, same old. Same old stuff. Oh, there was a rocket launch this morning.
Was there?
They sent a SpaceX Falcon 9 Heavy, sent a satellite headed to make contact with a asteroid. Supposed to be an all-metal asteroid, the first metallic asteroid visited that will be visited by humans. It'll take a couple of years to get there.
Yeah, I won't mention anything in the Quantum Leap episode, but they did show a preview for some reason for All Mankind season 4.
They showed it for All Mankind preview.
Yeah,
Nice.
and I only bring that up because
That's weird.
What you just said about the asteroid, that was part of the preview for it, with them trying to mine an asteroid. Yeah, Quantum Leap's already back, Thomas. They got like 2 episodes up. I'm not going to go into it. I ain't going to talk about it. Bert hasn't watched it yet. He's going to sit down and watch it with Mama Pray. I'm just
You
very
can talk
disappointed.
about it. It's perfectly fine.
I can't wait to talk about it.
I'm just very no. What I'll say is where they left off last season, none of it happens, and anything is mentioned about it. These episodes, nothing.
yeah, the primary storyline is quickly
like
buried, and well, yeah, I'm seeing this absurd. Like in season 1, they were doing it too, so it's not a spoiler. But they've been doing like flashbacks here and there, and somehow those flashbacks like are playing a bigger role. Like that's how we find out what happens in like these little flashbacks they're giving us, and I think that's what they're going to end up doing again. So I mean, the first 2 episodes were, I mean, the Leap story was like the primary thing. I will say the first episode, the Leap story was very entertaining. It was good. It was actually a good Leap story. But as far as back end story and where the hell they left us off with that huge cliffhanger troll at the end of season 1, yeah, no clue yet. That's about it.
At least they did mention that Sam had a wife this season. I'll give them that. They finally dug around in the history and figured out Sam was married.
Oh, I do remember that. They were mentioning a few names, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, they mentioned Sam, Al, his wife.
But there is one very disturbing. There's one very disturbing
Just
change.
Quiet,
And,
quiet,
yeah.
quiet.
You don't have to say it 10 million times.
Oh, I do, because you keep going on.
I just said one disturbing change.
We're going to go like this and make sure he can't say a damn thing about it.
Oh, God.
I did watch the first 2 episodes of Frasier. Not horrible. They just added way too many laugh tracks in the damn thing at points where it didn't really need.
Yeah, that's another thing I got to sit down and watch later.
They actually pick up the story with Frasier's son is in this one. Freddie's all grown up. And Niles and Daphne's kid is in this. Hello, Eric.
Oh my God.
Yes, the nephew cracked me up too, but what? And I do like in Frasier how Frasier blames everything going on as Lilith's fault. So it'll be interesting when she shows up later in the season.
I don't know. To me, only old people listen to Frasier.
Yes, Mr. Londell, it finally rained. I have the day off. I get to enjoy a relaxful day out of that damn tractor.
I always wonder, do dragonflies realize that they're flapping their wings and not going anywhere?
Yes, they do. Just like a hummingbird.
Okay. I mean, because sometimes it looks like th're really trying, but like, there's no reason for you to be hovering where you're hovering.
Actually, I have a clip of what a dragonfly is thinking of while it's standing there.
Oh, God.
Flapping its wings. Go.
Yeah, man, because sometimes it looks like a fish trying to swim upstream. It's trying to get ahead. It gets a little ahead, but then it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he is just looking around.
I got a question for people. Anybody seen them stupid Asian beetles that look like ladybugs?
I mean, how would I know if it was a ladybug?
Well, a ladybug is red. The Asian beetles are more brown. But they're still spotted the same.
No, but I have seen these bugs that look like they were constructed out of toothpicks. They have a weird triangular pyramid shape to them, and they look like toothpicks straight up.
Are you talking about a walking stick?
No. Like a moth, like a moth, but it is like a stealth bomber. It has no curves. It's all angles, and if you look at it, it looks like you can see through it. It's made out of sticks, but it's a bug with wings. It's weird.
Hello, Gap. Hello, Pop Culture. Yes, JPs, I need new clips, but, you know, I haven't got any new. I'll have to hire a guy to make me new clips. And we've got Mr. Londell up here now.
Hello.
Hello. The all-being master of time, space, and everything else, I guess.
Time, space, and dimension.
Oh, there we go. Time, space. No, you're not. You're not a Time Lord.
And then I want to go to Europe.
And no, Gap, I don't have any new tennis balls.
And by the way, I think LDG, that insect you were thinking about, it's either a praying mantis or a stick insect.
Yeah, it's the only things I can think of that look anything like that.
I don't know. It would be. You find it on the wall, up in the corner, usually where bugs, like little flying bugs, go in the same. They fly up there and they just sit.
Why don't you
And the
take a picture of it
Yeah,
and then show us?
Okay, let me stop working for a second. Okay, give me one moment. Right there. Flying bug that looks like it was constructed from wood.
Well, while he's doing that, folks.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Yes, we got that one. And just so JP's
He left.
JP's will calm down. Jeez, JP's. Where is it, JP's? Uh-oh, we've lost it, JP's. There, now JP's is happy.
So what's his fascination with a big bone green chick twerking?
He just likes big booties. That's why he doesn't like Lilith. He thinks Lilith ain't hot because she don't have a booty.
A chick like Lilith would just, I mean, she would leave you dead. She would leave you dry. Okay, that's the problem. Or at least she looks like she would. Underneath that calm, conservative exterior is a hose beast.
There's stuff out
Maybe
there.
ChatGPT knows. I got time for this shit.
Just Google stick insect picture.
Here, I can do it faster than he can because, you know. Some of us know the internet better. How's this look like to you? Is this what you seem to seen?
Absolutely not. I'm telling you, it looked like a house.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
the
well-
thing was constructed like it was made out of 2x4s. I don't know how to explain it.
Holy shit, they got a praying mantis outfit. I ain't showing you people because I ain't gonna get it and wear it. Fuck that. Not dressing up like a damn praying mantis. There you go. How's this one?
No. It had
then
wings.
Well, this a praying mantis has wings. What the hell do you
Yeah.
think the back is?
I mean, it had wings out. Like you could see the wings, not
Oh.
laying against its back end. Like,
You didn't see a dragonfly?
Or a moth.
dude, I'm looking. I am
Mothra.
looking. It was
Mothra, damn it.
complicated.
Mothra.
Triangle shape. Like
The
I
54.5
know.
access radio is here in the house. Say 9 to tennis balls. 9! 9!
I think you're talking about a moth. Remember, there's
that's not. Yeah, I'm saying moth now. I think it was a moth.
It's Mothra, damn it.
some moths. They
You know, I thought
they
of
look
moth.
like they look
Sorry.
like a tree branch for camouflage.
Yes, but this thing looked like that tree branch was like constructed into a pyramid.
Well, just think, LDG. Some night you're going to be laying there in bed, sleeping, your mouth hanging wide open, and the thing's going to fly down and crawl right inside.
I mean, it was actually quite stunning to look at because it was so symmetrical. The way
Well, the
something you
next
could
time
have on your desk.
Next time you see it, take a damn picture of it.
Yeah.
Next time, I will.
Till then, we're just going to think you're high on drugs.
Which he probably
Well,
is.
that's normal, right? I mean,
Or coming down off some bad shit.
Ate too much gas station sushi. Don't worry, Thomas. He can't find it, so stop waiting for it. Hello, Yvette. Yvette says that so-called bug has been missing from NASA for a week. There you go. It's an alien.
Oh, let's not get QAnon something.
oh crap!
tough.
Oh crap! Wait! Whoa! I think I found it. Oh, I have someone in the underground. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
There we go. He thinks he found it, and then he disappears for the underground, folks. We know.
Okay, this ought to be interesting.
I think it was a freaking space alien he saw that escaped from. Miss Yvette's making dinner at 4:47 p.m. in the afternoon.
Okay, so I'm gonna share a screen and finally prove I'm not crazy. Oh, did I just close the window? Oh, don't tell me I just closed the window.
Hey, look
Oh,
at
no, I
that,
didn't. Okay.
folks.
Here,
Coming up with excuses, folks.
this is what I saw. Something similar to this.
It's a freaking moth.
That's what I said. It's a
Oh, yes.
moth, but it looked like it was made out of wood.
That's
Oh,
camouflage.
Oh yeah, I tell you, I thought of camouflage, and I can see it in this one. But I tell you, the one I saw, I mean, it looked 3 freaking D. This is actually very close. This is very close right here. It was triangular shaped.
Yeah.
Hello, Cap.
See, it'll sit on a tree and hide from predators. Like
Yeah.
that.
But the one I saw was much bigger and much more developed, like a pyramid. It was so crazy. It wasn't
Better.
flat. I mean, it literally was like triangular pyramid shaped.
Well, don't piss it off or it'll put its moth foot up your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Same one. Anywho, I know I'm not crazy, so that there it is. Not the exact thing I saw, but it's the 90% closest thing to it.
You may not think you're crazy, but the rest of us do. That's all that matters.
No, there's some very pretty moths. Oh my god, that looks like snakes. Looks like two snakes.
Wait until they start eating all your clothing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So where has Bird sauntered off to?
$55 54.5 Access Radio says, thank you, LDG. You found our lost mini spy drone we lost.
Yeah.
Mini spy drone, huh?
Yep. He sends out
Ooh.
little spy drones that look like moths.
It's a bug, that's all.
What do you do with bugs? Squish them.
Fish 'em.
Especially them fucking Asian beetles. Trying to mow out there, and I drove past one of the barns, and they all freaking fly off, and I got them landing on me and hit me in the head.
Oh, you mean those big ladybug looking things?
Yep.
Oh, but they're predators, so they should keep certain insects out of your fields, shouldn't they?
Fuckers are all over the damn fields. They're a major pest. And when they close their wings, if they land on you on your skin, it feels like they're biting you.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
We see them occasionally down here.
JP's would be unloading a clip at bugs like that on his wall. Oh, some point today I got to catch up on the Loki show.
Why are you wasting your time with Loki?
I have nothing else to do.
And kill zombies.
I know, but I kind of don't want to get started and do that today, because then I'll get all pissed off when I'm stuck out in the field for another 3 weeks straight and can't play it.
Yeah.
Sci-Fi Mom B says Loki is meh.
I'm watching Loki. By the way, I'm back.
Can we talk about Loki? Is there any of the shows we can talk about, by the way? Because, yeah, I caught up on Loki.
Loki, I've only seen the first episode. By the
Oh,
time
good. 'Cause, like, the second episode was like nothing. Like, the second episode was absolute filler.
Leaps and Frasier, I was dead tired. It was midnight and I crashed.
Is that a joke? I thought the second episode completely was shocking.
Really? Okay.
I thought so. I mean, to be honest, I really can't follow it.
And now
I thought it was a
JP
whole
says-
nothing burger.
JP says no talking about Loki because he hasn't watched it.
Okay.
All right, that's fine.
Let's see. Can we talk about
The Flintstones.
yeah, the Flintstones? Can we talk about the Flintstones? Which ones, the cartoon or the movies? Because the movies with Halle Berry in that first one, oh boy. Hubba hubba hubba.
I just Wilma seems like she's gonna, you know,
Betty
Barney.
seems like she'd be a freaking sack.
No, but wasn't Betty played by what the crazy chick?
Well, I'm talking the cartoon Betty, not the
Oh.
crazy Rosie O'Donnell version.
Oh, okay. But I don't know about those cave women, though. You know, I mean,
We could talk about WandaVision.
oh yeah.
and watch LDG go spastic again. On
Right, we can talk about how WandaVision put LDG in the hospital. Hey, Bone, what up? I guess we can't talk about that either.
We could talk about. Well, no, I think you and I are the only two Whovians on the panel, and I'm a semi-Whovian compared to you. So
Yeah, they couldn't keep up on the Doctor Who talk. There's no way.
I'm trying to send a distress signal. Stop talking about doctors.
I'm a doctor.
I'm the doctor.
I'm the doctor.
No, Doctor, I'm the doctor, and I say that you're not fit.
You may be a doctor, but I'm the doctor.
The original, you might say.
The definite article.
But probably not the one you expected.
The Doctor is the Doctor from Voyager. Period.
You're not going to consider Bones the Doctor?
He's Bones.
Or Phlox isn't the Doctor?
The Doctor is the
A
Doctor
Doctor.
from Voyager.
they are really playing this up. Okay. Check on Facebook. Check my group. The new theme to Doctor Who is out.
You know, I still say, even though rather horrible storyline, the best theme song for Doctor Who was in the TV movie. McGann. And I love McGann as the Doctor in the audio dramas. And hello, ahoy, Scotty.
It's hard for me to decide which was the better theme. It really hasn't changed that much in 60 years. So
I don't know, I just
maybe the Sylvester McCoy version.
okay, so we've run our course on that because Bird only recognizes the Doctor on Voyager as the Doctor. LDG has no clue what we're talking about because
Well, no, see,
I told you I've come to hang. I am working. I'm listen. I'm sorry if you say my name. I'll listen. What's up? What I miss?
nothing. We were just talking Doctor Who.
Oh, Doctor Who. What the? I did see the. Did they release something new besides the preview? I think it was like last week or something.
Just preview stuff.
Yeah, nothing new, right? Nothing came out like this week.
I don't know. I've been in a
Yeah,
field.
no, I saw the
How would I
recent
know?
one. Well, I don't know. You said you're talking Doctor Who, so I'm either you're talking about the trailer that came out, which was half interesting, I will say.
Sci-Fi Mombi is all
looking
excited
forward to
for
it.
the 60th. I'm meh on the 60th because
You're going to lose Tennant
Yeah.
again.
no, it's just what they've done in the last few seasons of it. I'm
Yeah.
just
I hope they do some crazy upside down thing where the next Doctor is whoever they hired, of course, but they do it in some form or fashion in which the Tennant goes away. How do I say this? Like the whole timey-wimey thing, right? So like Tennant goes away and you have 2 Doctors for this season, but we lose the Doctor, but that doesn't happen until the future. You get what I'm saying?
they're gonna have the new Doctor
Like what
at the
they
end
did
of
with the Doctor on the beach.
They're gonna have the new Doctor right there at the end of the 60th specials.
You know, like right at the end, he can say, I'll be right back. And he leaves in his TARDIS, comes back, and that's when he regenerates. But then we find out when he left, he just had a whole bunch of, adventures with the new Doctor, getting him off on the right push. And then we find out how he regenerated at the end of the season when he goes back to regenerate into the new Doctor. Now, something like that would be really cool. Like I
Walton.
said,
Hail to
because
Walton.
I believe a lot of people liked the beach
I'm just-
timey-wimey
no,
thing that they did with
that's
Matt.
stupid thing.
No,
I mean, it was interesting. People watched. I mean, ratings were up during that whole Doctor's Dead on the Beach season.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I have no idea what I'm talking about, dude. Okay, well, I'm sorry. You're talking about compared to your old Who mania that you have.
Hey, don't use the word.
And
old.
then I had something I was going to say, and LTG wouldn't shut up. Now I've lost complete track of thought.
Just blame me. Just blame me.
Yeah,
It's my
I did.
fault.
I just
Yeah,
did.
he is.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I was happy that I was proved right from the very get-go that it is the Celestial Toy Maker. I called that on the day one, and I'm glad that I was right on that one.
Want a cookie?
Right, I want a cookie, damn it.
Yeah, but will that be enough? Will that be enough to bring the audience back though?
No, it won't, because it'll bring the audience back for the specials.
For the
And
episode.
and then if they continue with the crap storylines like they had during Whitaker, everybody's just going to disappear again because nobody wants to be beaten over the head with freaking
That's
real world crap.
and I gave you the
They shut up. I'm not done yet. They come to a TV series to forget about real life, not to have it beat on their faces over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can talk.
See, this is why I gave you the perfect out with that. We should have a full season with Tennant and the new actor Doctor.
No.
The new Doctor. That would be awesome. Like you'd have a reason to watch because Tennant would be
No,
across the
if-
entire
if-
new season.
If they wanted to do something like that, I would say, okay, have a second series going on, have the new Doctor in one of them, and have fucking McGann in another one doing stuff during the Time War.
Uh-huh. And then you're gonna have to appease guys like me who would want to see Tom Baker in some episodes. So
I don't know. I think I would have fun watching 2 Doctors go at it for a whole season and having 2 Doctors interacting with each other. Could be an interesting first season for the new Doctor.
they've
Like I said, it would help lift them too. It'd help
They've
them
done
lift
that.
off and
they've done that how many times in the past, Deej? You
They've
When?
done it too many times.
3 doctors.
When have they had a full season with 2 doctors?
Well,
I'm sorry.
they're
Are we
never
talking about
gonna
the
have
same
a full-
show?
They're never going to have a full season with 2 doctors. Just get over it.
Mhm.
It's not happening.
What's all this hatred I hear? I this vibe of hate. That sounds like hate.
when you-
They're never going to
no,
do
when
2
you-
doctors, but then
when
they're
you
never going to
have-
do a female doctor. They're never going to
When-
do. So,
Would you shut the fuck up?
That's a good
What?
one, Deej.
It's supposed to be specials when you have more than 1 doctor together, not a fucking season. That just ruins the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
The doctors
that's
are only
brainwashing.
the doctors are only supposed to meet up in dire of circumstances anyway.
And this is a dire of circumstance. I
No,
call this
no,
a
it's not,
matter of
it's
fact.
not a dire circumstance. It's just because the BBC has shit ass writers.
I say that
can't tell
I argue
stories.
that. I argue that is a dire circumstance.
And they're not
I
going
mean-
to fix that just throwing 2 doctors together. Then you're going to get double the shitty story.
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
I bet you don't. I bet you don't. I bet you they heard from miles around to watch a full season with Tennant and the new Doctor.
No, what people are concerned about is the timeless child. They want something done about that.
Yeah, they need to fucking
See?
eliminate this timeless child bullshit. Say it was some fucking lie by the master or some shit like that. Get rid of it. That's the stupidest idea ever, to say that the Doctor is no longer a Time Lord. The Doctor is some alien that the Time Lord stole the ability of regeneration from. And trying to say that the Doctor's been around long before the first Doctor. And I may piss some people off, but I still think the Doctor should have never been a female. If they wanted a damn female Time Lord, they had plenty to choose from with Romana. They could have chose Jenny to come back. They could have had a series with them, done it all that way. I'm still pissed about Missy being the Master. No, Missy should have never been the Master. Missy
Yeah.
should have been the Ronnie.
Yeah. Which was a female Time Lord.
That's right. And which was also another one that the Doctor butt heads with.
Mm-hmm.
They've had so much good shit that they could have went off of and made it and did right, but they wanted to sit there and just change things for the sake of changing things because, hey, we can be anything now. No, bullshit.
And that's why, okay, that's 3 or 4 major franchises that are just screwed up now.
Yeah, and they've all seen it in their ratings. Their ratings suck because they've screwed things up left, right, back and forth. That's why you only got the Expanse and the Orville that people praise because they're not
Yeah.
going around fucking with canon.
And to add to it, they have not fucked with Stargate yet.
Well,
They
that's
tried
yeah.
to. They tried to with Origins, but everybody ignored that. Thank God.
And Bone, the timeless child baby's daddy, is Londis Dragonstorm. Stephen Walton is the daddy. And if he wants to prove that he's not, he'll have to come up on the panel and say that he's not. No, JPs, the Doctor's not a Time Lord from Gallifrey.
Yeah, but just as easily as they wrote that, they can just as easily unwrite it. So I still have
Yeah.
kind of hope. Maybe we'll see. I mean, they could do something.
Russell already said he's not going to change what's been written in the last few seasons.
Well, people say one thing and do another. It doesn't matter what they say. It matters what they believe.
And now Walton's like, what? I said, you're the daddy of the timeless child. You want to prove that you're not, you have to come up on the panel and tell me. Oh, he's sitting in the doctor's office. Well, it's not me, at least. All right, I'll let you slide on this one, Walton. Eventually, I'll get out of the field and I'll be able to join the rogue streams again. You can have me ranting about everything. I'm a grandpa now, I guess. Bone says he needs to go on Maury to prove he's not the baby daddy. Maury's not even on anymore, though.
Are there any of those trash talk shows left?
I don't think there's any of them left anymore. I don't even think Steve's doing his show anymore, so it's like, boom, they're all gone. Maybe that's what I need to do.
I never watched Steve.
Maybe I need to start up a talk show and have people slamming chairs in people's faces.
No.
It is raining today, Walton. I finally have a day off because of the weather. And it looks like I may have tomorrow off too, because it's supposed to be a lot of rain and it's supposed to carry through until the morning. So I could have 2 days off in a row.
Oh, sci-fi Mombi chanting Deej, 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 Deej.
Yeah, that would be fun. I could get up love triangles from YouTube.
And then you do your uncut, uncensored specials where everybody starts taking their damn clothes off.
And Walton, if I am off tomorrow, I will pop on and be on Rogue tomorrow just so I can rant and rave, because I have been catching up on all the shows here with this weather bad, so I'll actually be able to talk about stuff. Right, Mr. Londell has good ideas. Uh-oh, now we got trouble.
Ahoy!
Ahoy.
Man, I just listened. Thank you so much, Mr. Londell's Groovy Movies, because I didn't know that they had just released the theme for Doctor Who. So I listened to the 15th Doctor's theme by Murray Gold, and it had my toes a tapping. And then I listened to the actual theme by an orchestra. And so that was fun. That was good. Thank you for giving me the heads up.
All right, wait a minute. I'm going to have to go listen to this.
They don't stray from the original variation much. Yeah.
Well, the 15th Doctor's theme is sort of like a march. And so I was expecting it to kick into the actual theme, but then I heard the actual theme and it was classic. So I'm looking forward to that. I am a Doctor Who fan. I don't care how bad it gets. I always hope for better. And so I just love the Doctor.
Now, it's just like Star Trek and Star Wars. Doctor Who has become unwatchable.
I still hope for better, though. That's the thing. And it's interesting. Prodigy is getting picked up by Netflix, and it was pointed out to me by someone who hates the filth. And it's like Prodigy is the only Star Trek property now that is not connected to bad reboot. No Kurtzman. And so I am interested. And Star Trek Prodigy is actually the only show that I've been like, you know what? I think I didn't give it a fair shake. And I'm interested to see where it goes, because I think it's probably the one that is truest to Star Trek. I haven't seen it. That's just the impression that I get.
Okay, let's see how we can get by with doing a little reaction clip to parts of this. See
We'll
how
try.
long it takes before I get.
Well, if we
Wrapped.
talk over it, you should be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell is
isn't
this?
that bad.
Doctor
This
Who.
is the new Doctor Who theme. And we'll pause it every once in a while just so.
What's with the purple lights?
It's just a concert, man. Stop being an old man and telling
Well,
people to get off your lawn.
well, it's a recording studio, you dope. Just pay
I know.
attention. Learn something.
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
And it sounds pretty much the same.
Yeah,
Well, the Doctor Who theme is supposed to sound the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, they haven't done really a different variation of that since probably the 70s.
No, the Paul McGann's
I
TV
thought-
movie was
The
way
TV
different.
movie.
TV
And,
movie theme. And I love the TV movie theme.
Well, what's his
Who's
name?
the sixth? Who's the sixth Doctor?
Okay, let me see.
You
Baker,
got to say it, Davidson.
Not Baker.
Colin.
Then it's Davison, and then it's Davidson.
Yeah, no, Davidson's the fifth. Colin Baker's sixth.
The fourth. No, Colin Baker's the fourth. Or
No,
Colin-
Tom Baker's the
Baker's-
fourth.
Tom Baker's the
Tom
fourth.
Baker's-
Okay.
No, he's not.
I knew there was.
Yeah, he's the fourth. And
True,
then
true.
after
Colin
him,
Baker's the sixth. Sylvester McCoy's the seventh. Paul
Didn't-
McGann.
Okay, McCoy.
Yeah.
That's where they did a major change.
Actually, they did a major rewrite there from the end of Tom Baker into Peter Davidson because then they went with that techno sound.
Yeah, they made it all 80s.
Yeah, it was more prominent with McCoy than with any of the others.
And the camera work on this is terrible because there's an actual choir in the balcony, but they never show it.
Oh yeah. Well, that's them
Nope.
back there, isn't it? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Are they getting in trouble?
No,
Everything's been shut down.
I'm pushing it and all that, but I've got a better Doctor Who theme.
Ooh. Can't wait. Yvette
Oh,
does
Yvette
not
does
like the new
like
tune.
new
Fair enough.
tune. See? That is a Doctor Who purist, ladies and gentlemen. And she might be right.
I'm, again.
Yeah,
I'm
I doubt it's going to sound that way. I mean, they're most likely going to digitize it in production.
All right.
Auto-tune.
Now this is the Doctor Who theme that I think.
Oh, KLF did a Doctor Who theme. That's awesome. Thanks, JPs.
No, well, yeah, KLF did one that was pretty damn good, but this one I like because this would have fit more under Capaldi. Duh, I can't even talk. This
Yeah.
would have fit for
Don't get
Capaldi.
Picard and Picaldi.
This would have fit.
Oh, yeah, this is awesome. I've seen this.
Yeah.
How is an orchestra woke?
Yes,
All
for the
right, a little
metalheads.
off there.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
metalhead
still,
version. Damn it,
Pretty awesome.
metalheads.
Well, see,
It's a nice
Capaldi-
concept, just
Yeah.
not bad. And he's doing
If
decent.
Capaldi's doctor really knew how to play that guitar, yeah, you could
Yep.
see that.
Actually, Capaldi did play in his theme version.
Capaldi's
Tell him
my
when he
favorite
was on the
Doctor.
tank
so.
just strumming the damn electric guitar. That's not playing a guitar.
And then there's this
Got a
part
whammy
that I
bar.
really love.
This is a great, yeah. Especially with the speech from Matt Smith. It's amazing. Ashley Ling, Gaia Storm! Oh, come on, that rocks. Bum,
And we don't want to get taken down by YouTube, but hey,
But thank you. That was great.
Yeah.
that kid, I've seen tons of videos. He will do pretty much every damn theme song out there, turns it into metal. He did a cool version of the Cranberries Zombie metal
Nice.
version.
Well, and he's one of those. That's one of his early videos, and so his production value on his metal covers have like gone up. And so I think he's great. I check in with him every now and then.
And then all I can play is Bones. No, actually, I was a drummer for years.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm just a vocalist.
I
hosted karaoke for 2 years. So
I was Ringo Starr.
Were you? Great. Super. Animal.
Last Son of K.
What are you guys up to in like an hour?
I have no idea yet.
Same thing we do every day, Big Key.
Try and take over the world?
We're all going to be watching you.
Yay! Well, Jill.
The
Jill,
Cube.
I just show up. Cube.
Oh yeah, by the way, I saw that The Cube. Yeah, those are good movies, man.
I've
all
only
three
seen
of them.
the first one. I've only seen the first one.
Yeah, I thought the first and second one was okay. The third one I kind
The first one, yeah. Yeah, I mean the first one's the classic, and I believe that's the one that has not Rodney Dangerfield, but Rodney from Stargate.
Yeah, and Ezri from Deep Space
Yeah, and
Nine.
Ezri, yes, and Ezri. Yes, the bird would like it. Minus
It's a Canadian
all the
film,
horror
so-
Oh, the
scenes.
boar.
The gore's kind. Well, no, it is. There is a guy who gets his face melted off. Spoilers.
I said Nicole the boar.
Yes.
And
Amazing.
just for Yvette,
Not a bore.
this one's
Not at
for
all.
Yvette, but Yvette, one of my favorite companions, Perry, is actually in an episode of Star Trek Continues.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true.
But yes, in all truth, the movie is way too much horror for me.
Not a fan of the gore, huh?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I've got to highlight this one. Yvette says, I can play a cello. Have to spread my legs wide for it, though. Oh my God, that sounds so rude, but it's the truth.
Yeah, this one time in band camp.
Yes. So
And Darren Wagner is in the house. He says, Nicole DeBoer from The Kids in the Hall.
True story, Darren. Good call, man. Like I love that's one of my favorite parts of Brain Candy is when Ezri Dax shows up at the Grievo concert. Some days it's dark.
So Yvette, we'll be looking for your rendition of Box 6 cello suites anytime soon now. It has to be videotaped.
There's a lady who does great cello covers. I forget her name. She's amazing. Anyway, great story, Scott.
I don't know. I like the two cello dudes.
Yeah. I like
Especially when they're playing with Stevie Vai doing Highway to Hell.
I like the Thunderstruck better.
Thunderstruck one's good too.
And then they did the theme to Game of Thrones. That was okay.
I don't like dragons.
Why? Puff is a good dragon.
He is a magic dragon. That's true.
Yeah.
Puff.
He likes
Magic dragon.
marijuana cigarettes with ease.
Oh, Yvette's off to drug mom. Well, tell her she needs some penicillin too.
Do not get her started.
I said that one day, and Yvette told her mom that, and she busted up laughing and then asked if I was available.
Yeah, I keep hearing stories about mom. So if they're true, that old lady's scary.
She will teach you a few things, Mr. Lundell.
Well, I'm 60 years old, so I don't need to learn them now. You know, I've had my time. I've had my day in the sun. So
Never
You
too
look
old,
50.
damn it. Never too old. Until you're standing in line at Walmart and asked if that's for, never mind.
Don't you guys think it's weird how like people from even 20 years ago, if they were 60, they looked like they were like 80, and now people who are 60 look way better. It's crazy cool. Each generation gets better looking with age. It's fantastic.
Owen
I tell
says
ya.
there's always room for cello.
Like I'm 79 and I look 45. Hey, Sci-Fi Mombi is here. That's great.
I want to meet a girl named Michelle that likes to play the flute. One time at band camp.
Yeah. What was it? I've been doing inventory on my physical media, and I found out that I don't have any of the American Pie movies except for American Wedding. So I'm gonna watch that. I've never seen it before.
Supposed to be coming out with a new one.
Really? Eugene Levy gonna be in it?
American Pie class reunion.
Huh. Tara Reid is still alive?
Yep.
Wow.
She was in the Sharknado movies.
That's true. I've never seen a Sharknado movie.
I avoid Sharknado.
How is that?
I love Sharknado.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It just never crossed my path.
Saw this
do
one
want to.
Crabnado show on YouTube. Some crazy guy. Crabnado. Yeah.
That was you.
Yeah, that was some crazy guy.
That was you.
You are the Crabnado.
They have a box lunch, and the first thing LDG thinks of is crabs.
How you doing, LDG? How's Tricks?
I'm good. Tricks?
I haven't talked to you in a while.
Who's Tricks? Sorry?
Well, Tricks are for kids, is what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And see, JP's justifies my avoiding Sharknado movies with his comment.
They're good, fun, cheesy popcorn sci-fi show. That's what they are.
Like, I'd rather watch a Sharknado than a Birdemic.
I mean, like one of the movies you get Vivica K-Pox in it. In one of them, got all these old time celebrities that pop up in them. They're just good, cheesy fun.
Did you ever see the?
I don't think it has to be a nerd to watch
see,
the movie.
To me, those Sharknado movies were just the the evolution of the sci-fi Saturday movies. They were bound to end up like Sharknado.
Well, what was it? I just saw a thing, and I didn't realize that the Piranha remake was with Christopher Lloyd and Richard Dreyfuss, and I was just like, how have I never seen Piranha 3 Double D?
Piranha. They made a third Piranha movie.
I never seen the first Piranha.
I've never seen I've never seen any Piranhas, but
you should see the first two. Okay, the first two are pretty good. After that,
They have freaking laser beams.
No, they were a hybrid of piranha and flying fish.
Mhm.
What,
so piranhas. And apparently, piranhas are very passive. They don't eat people. It's all a lie. You can go swimming with piranhas and it'll be fine.
I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't want to, but I'm just saying you can.
JP's the first two Transformer movies are pretty good.
No, that's incorrect. But thanks for playing.
Well, I liked them.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Good answer.
The first two. After that, when they started throwing in
Depends what you consider the first.
Well, obviously, thank you for
the
being
live
curious.
action. The first live action movie, and the second live action.
Nope.
Movie.
You know what? I still have to stand up against that. I wouldn't necessarily call the first, the Michael Bay Transformers to be live action. It is an animated film. It's almost like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
And when people say watching the first Piranha movies, I go clear back to 78 for the one
Yeah.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
I just like the one with Ashlyn Brooke. That's my jam. No, what was it? I was working at, because I've seen this pop up, is that Best Buy is discontinuing their physical media section. They're not going to be selling DVDs and Blu-rays anymore. And I remember when
About damn time.
come on, I'm a big fan of physical media.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm
The
telling
media is
y'all.
dead. Sorry.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
well, I still want to get my copy of Splash where I can see Daryl Hannah's butt and not have it
Yeah.
edited by Disney because bums are bad. So I'll keep my vinyls, thank you.
Mhm.
Because they can't change them. That's great.
Speaking of vinyl,
Yet-
shitload of it behind me, DVDs and Blu-rays to my left, you
Mhm.
know, and a combination of both here and even back here. I got a handful of VHS that are still good. So
I feel so bad for you
Okay.
guys. I mean,
Why?
Hold
Because
on,
we're hoarders?
Gorilla did correct me on something. The reunion movie's been out for years, but they are planning some other type of movie. American Pie 5, Jennifer Coolidge, Eugene Levy, Elson's in it, Jason's in it, Tara's in it, Sean's in it, Chris is in it. Don't know what the name of it is yet. There, I've corrected myself.
Pie-pocalypse.
Let's set me straight.
From the creators of American Pie comes Pie-pocalypse 5.
oh no.
Stifler's mom has got it going on.
Hey, she
Don't
always
say she's got to be dead.
No, she's not dead. She plays Agatha Harkness on the WandaVision show, right?
No.
It'd be a whole lot cooler if she did.
But she was on Two Broke Girls TV show for the
So was I. I was nominated for an
God.
Emmy for my guest appearance.
been in a lot of other things too.
I was in her.
Now, did you
What?
mean the actor or the character that the actor plays?
Same thing.
Should be dead. Because there's a difference now, you know.
Ooh, White Lotus. I heard season 2 of White Lotus is good. I heard the first one's kind of meh.
Actually, she's doing voiceovers right now for that 10-year-old Tom. And she was in Shotgun Wedding last year. We have a ghost this year. She's still acting quite regularly.
People think she's entertaining. I don't. Same thing as Agatha Harkness from the WandaVision show. People like her. I don't like
it.
Who would you do, folks?
F, marry, kill. Like, we have to find a third person. Is it Agatha Harkness, Stifler's mom, or I don't know,
Brie Larson?
A Sharknado. Oh, no argument. No argument.
My money
what do you got?
My money is on the actress who played in that TNG episode. We Still Have Paris.
Michelle
but not the woman. No, the woman, the other woman, the Picard, the other lady that was there. Like, oh my lord.
Oh, the sad lady whose boyfriend doesn't show.
The sad one. Boy, yes, her. She's
I
even better
haven't
than
seen
Minuet.
Oh wow! And Minuet, that's a tall order.
Minuet was nice, but this one put her to shame.
I'd
Well,
bang
she's
the
got
hell out
that
of Minuet. So
that cute. What? Sorry.
No,
What-
yeah,
What stays on?
it's
What
that
happens on the
one
holodeck
scene-
stays on the holodeck.
Yeah, it's that one scene where she's like crying because her boyfriend's not there. That actress is
I'd have to
turned my
rewatch
head.
it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
yeah.
That's one of those episodes where it's
That's
like,
the
really?
closest thing
What
to a
is this?
10 I think I've ever seen.
I'll watch it today.
Oh, I also saw Peacock. They have my movie I'm going to have to watch today, too.
You saw Who's Cock? What?
Yeah.
What?
On
You cut out.
Peacock, you dumbass.
Oh, okay.
Did you go to the park?
Okay.
No, I seen they have Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey on there. I'm going to have to watch that.
Oh,
today.
dude, you gotta let me know how that is. I don't want to invest any time until I
I
get
heard that
someone
was-
that I know.
Gratuitous, just death and blood and.
It's a slasher movie.
Gore.
What do you expect?
I heard that
I'm
the
not
first 5
saying I'm not
minutes
saying
are
that as
good.
a negative. I didn't know what it was when I first. A lot of people, even when in underground, when I mentioned it, they're like, "What is that movie about?" I'm like, "Yeah, it doesn't."
Hey, they eat Eeyore.
Oh,
And Winnie the Pooh goes nuts and he's trying to kill Christopher Robin.
Yep.
And
I gotta watch it.
I think Walt Disney is spinning in his grave, especially all the money he spent to acquire the rights for Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, but it went where anybody can do anything with it now. So
Not to mention how Sebastian Cabot's ghost probably feels about it.
Can I get a minute to talk about something?
sure can.
I don't know where to start.
The beginning.
So I need a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Let me start at the beginning. Which is harder than it seems. It's really where does anything begin? So instead of the beginning, I should start at the start.
Is this a
you
Nintendo
were
game?
say
Do I have
end.
to press start?
So yeah, sometimes starting at the end.
No, okay. I'll just start at a week ago, and whatever happened before that has happened, and we'll only talk about what's happened since. Is that fair enough?
Please. Hi, I'm Bird of Prey 5, and you're probably wondering how I got into this mess. Let me tell you a story.
I think
It started
this is
about a week ago.
serious. I think this is a serious conversation, so we should.
My mistake. My mistake. I'm sorry.
I'm not really. I'm sorry.
No, I screwed that up, dude. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Okay.
You were the only one who read the room correctly.
I do want to hear the story, though. Don't keep me hanging here, man.
There's no story.
Oh, okay. Did it involve Bandcamp?
It involved stuff, heavy stuff.
So what's going on? What's happening?
I dropped it all. I can't pick it up.
I'm sorry. I probably upturned that apple cart.
It is kind of weird though how people, put what's that called? What is it called? When people put what's it called when you cut yourself and you stick a metal stud through your nipple or something, but it's not your nipple, it's your penis.
Oh,
Piercing.
Prince Albert.
Piercing?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that people put piercings in their genitals. So.
Yeah, I'm not putting a piercing in my genital. No.
But I mean, that wouldn't be your grandfather, so that would be
That's
if you were still younger, maybe.
No. Even if I was
see many
younger, I would not put a
grandparents.
piercing through my genital.
It's like a weird conversation that you have at Thanksgiving. It's like, oh, and your grandmother had a clitoris piercing.
But like the people who have them usually get more than one. So like, what are they know that we're missing?
It's like tattoos. People say that once you get your first tattoo, it's like, all right, well, I'll just keep doodling on myself. You get one, like you pierce one nipple. It's like, well, I should get the set. Both of them should be pierced. And then it's like, well, maybe I'll get a trilogy. And then you start getting things on the south side.
Now Papa Cotton's wondering what the hell he walked into.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me cut your mop. Let me shave your crotch.
Yes, Papa Cotton.
Lean
There,
to
we
lean.
are doing a subject that's even stranger than you could bring up.
I'm just saying that anal piercings
What the hell?
are going to become a thing.
Yeah, hell no.
I don't have to.
I thought they were already a thing.
Anal piercings? I
Yeah,
don't know.
totally.
I've never seen a stud in a bum. Wait.
I've seen them everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
And
I
that's
got it. I got this pamphlet in the mail for free anal piercing.
that
From the
that tells you
Jehovah's
more about
Witnesses.
LTG.
Anal.
Oh,
You
one
sure
second.
You sure that's not some gay dude looking for somebody to bugger? Anal piercing? I mean,
First things first, I have not heard the phrase or the word bugger used properly in such a long time. So thank you.
I'm
Oh, you gotta
surprised
put
how
this-
often I hear it used.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just.
I don't even
web
like I'm an
forum.
adult now, so I don't even use it as like a substitute for a swear word. I don't you mother bugger.
I'll tell you how, because somebody, I put a joke into a website back in 2015, and just the other day, somebody upvoted it. So I got an email, and then somebody else also liked it. So I don't know why that 2015 page became popular all of a sudden, but one of the replies to it was buggery with a smile.
A smiley face bugger.
Yeah. And it wasn't my joke, but I just put it in because it made sense. It was the joke where a young couple or whatever are in their bedroom. A guy breaks in. He just escaped from prison, and he goes over to the wife, and the husband yells, do whatever he wants, honey. Do it for the marriage. It'll be okay. And she's like, oh, that's good, because he wanted to know if he wanted to know what you thought about something, and you realize that he's there for him, not for the wife. And she's like, but you're right, just do it for the marriage, do whatever he wants, and he won't hurt us. So I wrote
really,
that joke out.
Funny.
The topic was rape jokes. So
Ah.
I put it out there, and somebody thought it was funny, and somebody else liked it, and then somebody, again, this was 2015, replied to it like buggery or whatever, bugger, smiley face. And then just yesterday, somebody re-liked it for the first time in 7 years. So yeah.
It's a wonder you haven't been like shamed and canceled because of that.
Oh, you can't cancel.
No, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I'm cleaning up the joke a bit to say it on the stream.
Yeah.
It was much more offensive.
You know what? You can say whatever you want as long as you finish it up with the aristocrats.
Exactly.
Come on, being filthy is part of the awesome of life.
I guess so.
So anyway, I'm working your mother like a hand puppet. Anyway.
Ow.
No,
Just like
she
a
dug
hand
it. She
puppet.
was part of it. Come on, we had to rehearse.
And JP's apparently loved the aristocrats.
Dude, amazing.
Scared LDG off too. Have to play tennis balls.
Papa Cotton, what channel are you?
No channel nuked.
Yeah, Papa's been nuked again.
And JP's giving the big ups to Bob Saget. Bob Saget's
Bob Saget didn't invent the aristocrats.
No, of course not. Of course not. I don't even know. I think it was like from the 1930s. It's a vaudevillian joke where, well, you know the story. I'm just reiterating what I know from the documentary. But I think that Bob Saget, because that was my introduction of Bob Saget not being Danny Tanner. That was when I realized that Bob Saget was funny because he wasn't the squeaky clean TV dad. That's when I fell in love with Bob.
I realized who the real Bob Saget really was, and how it's so much better than the character he played.
Yeah. Oh, totes.
LDG had to drop out for an underground emergency.
Oh heavens, he's
got. What is an underground emergency?
Probably tech support.
Buggery.
Probably buggery.
Buggery. Yeah. I shouldn't have said that. That's going to be all the rage for the next few weeks, isn't it?
It's buggery. All the kids are doing it.
I think that's what I'm going to name Bed Life tonight.
It's just going to be buggery. All right, come to bed, buggery.
Buggery. Last on the case is The Aristocrats is one of the oldest, funniest, most disgusting, and creative long-running jokes in comedy.
Yeah.
Or what it is a test. It's really a test of can you tell the joke without cracking yourself up?
Right. Well, and also, like, it is, I don't know if this is an actual factual because I'm not a stand-up comedian, but when Gilbert Gottfried did his first performance after 9/11, he made a joke that landed like a lead balloon, and he went into The Aristocrats as I really have to save this because I just lost the entire audience, and he said some of the most filthy things, and it was amazing. And so that's also, I think The Aristocrats is all right. I'm just gonna stand up here and absolutely make hamburgers out of all of your sacred cows.
Okay.
Sorry, Thomas. Thomas says, if I wasn't ignoring you, Beth, I would have seen her type the underground was down.
Oh, I can't read.
Can't read.
Really,
read.
Yeah, I like graphical user interfaces because of the pretty pictures. I just click on them.
And yeah, the first time I heard The Aristocrats, it was Gilbert Gottfried, Bob Saget. That's that voice just added to it.
So a family walks into a talent agency. That was the worst Gilbert Gottfried you'll hear all year.
Affleck. Oh, shit.
Yes.
Trying to entertain 15 people right now. I'm doing a poor job, folks.
No, you're doing great. You look fantastic.
Yeah, for an old man and grandpa.
Yeah, well, I didn't know you were a grandpa. I'm an uncle.
Either. I didn't know
I'm
either.
Monkey's uncle.
That'll get me canceled.
You know, I can't do anything in public anymore based on all of the things that I've said on the internet. Like if I apply for a job, they just look up my email address and it's like, okay, so there's a racism, there's an anti-Semitism. There's oh no, he doesn't like women either. Heavens, I think he's a bit of a gay, but that'll help our demographics. Yeah, no, I can't do anything, and I can't do anything anymore. So it's impossible to be canceled once you're already canceled. The best part about life is if you're never afraid of being fired.
Cap says my uncle was grandfather at 34. Holy shit!
Nice.
No, I cannot do Jerry Lewis counting vocabulary test.
I don't know what that is.
And Papa Cotton says there's a documentary about the aristocrats. Watch that.
Totally. Highly recommended.
And JP says, Scotty, that's because you're in Canada.
I am in Canada.
Yeah, they're sticklers up there for every damn thing.
Oh, true. But they do apply like Indiana Jones villains. Like they applaud them. They love the Indiana Jones villains, apparently.
And they apparently love Castro, at least.
Well, of course. Of course. Well, and that's the weird thing. Like, I'm sorry. I'm upset that that LDG is gone because I heard that he was going to be hiring some assistants. And I was like, you know what? I don't like winters. Maybe I should move to Florida. So.
Got a swimming pool.
Yeah, no. When I lived in Australia, there was a swimming pool in our apartment complex, and there were guys in there from like 11 in the morning until about 5 in the afternoon. And
Well, nobody ever gets in his.
They were drinking beer the entire time. And me and the lady I was with at the time noticed that they never got out of the pool. So we never went in that pool because we were certain that most of it was just pee.
Chlorine kills it.
Chlorine kills pee? You're still going to get into a pee pool just because there's chlorine? No. Hard pass.
That's why I swim in a creek.
Well, and the funny thing is that the Indian Ocean was just over our like backyard. So we, instead of going into the pee pool with chlorine, we went into the saltwater.
Yeah, where the fish pee and poop, and
that's true. That's a good point, actually. Now that you mention it,
half the Indians who go into the water, they're peeing and pooping too in it. And it's
true.
Just a bigger version. It's just a little bit more watered down.
It was so funny because I was also in Vietnam and I saw somebody doing their laundry in like a natural body of water, and there's like soap and suds going on because they're doing their laundry, and then just like upstream from them is just a person peeing, and it's like, you know, you're washing your clothes in the pee water, and they're like, I got chlorine, it's fine, I'll scrub, there are suds.
Duty in the pool. Duty in the pool.
Duty. Anyway, I should probably go and watch this Cube movie on double plus speed. I have a responsibility.
You do. You better stick to your responsibility.
Jill knows me though. She'll understand if I'm irresponsible. Anyway, it was a pleasure. Thanks, Deej. Thank you for having me on.
Have a good one.
Great. And Bird of Prey. Love you lots. Don't get your bum pierced.
No piercings today.
No buggery. No buggery except till later. And Mr. Londell, thank you so much for the heads up on the Doctor Who theme. That was awesome.
Yeah. No problem.
I'll see you in the future.
Or the past. And now it's down to the 3 intelligent people.
So where does the past come in? I don't know. What the heck?
Just in, LDG has blown up the underground.
Again? Oh my goodness!
It seemed to be working for me, so I don't know what
fixed by tomorrow, so I can get my watch party set up.
Sometimes I think he just uses an excuse to get away from us. So we have Bed Life later today.
Bed Life.
Bed Life.
What is today?
It's Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Jamie didn't have a hockey mask. You could stream with that on. Oh, wait a minute. JP says you mean buggery.
That's a different stream.
That one's saved for Patreons.
Members only stream. Oh, it's National No Bra Day.
That's good. I'm not wearing one.
Oh
neither
my
am I.
God.
National No Bra Day. You hear that, ladies?
That's when we should have Bird call Sissa Prey in the middle of the stream and ask her if she's wearing a bra or not, since it's National No Bra Day. Be classic and hilarious.
And then we'll watch her drive all the way to his house and slap it.
Well, it has to be on camera. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Last son never wanted to take swimming class in gym after the special ed kids used the pool. High school. Luckily, I went to a high school that didn't have a swimming pool, so hey, I didn't have to worry about that thing.
It's also Herpes Awareness Day.
Well, I am definitely sure I do not have herpes, so. And Thomas Potts asks, is Nephew of Prey still ordering Sisso around?
I don't know about ordering, but he does make suggestions.
Oh.
And yes, last son, I definitely can tell that Sister Prey is not wearing a towel or a bra in the towel video, but we're not going to put Bird through that torture today.
No. I'm just surprised she's such a good sport about that. Yeah.
Well, she knows it's my channel. There's not many viewers. Hey, a local PBS station is in trouble in my area.
What did they
Apparently,
do?
the last 2 years, they've misappropriated $500,000 each year.
Ooh.
No one knows where it went.
So all those pledge drives has been going to somebody's Mercedes, huh?
I think so. It was funny because the guy in charge resigned and then like 2 months later died.
Oh, seppuku?
Or did he? Faked his own death and made off with the money.
Oh, yeah. Check the Bahamas, everybody. That's usually where they go.
Well, it is Cancun. He probably just made it as far as just across the border there. Tijuana to a donkey.
Now he's running donkey shows.
Got Buggery Life coming up here this Bed Life. What else? We have a Mr. Londell Groovy movie tomorrow, don't we?
Yes. Tomorrow's Cinema Saturday will be 1992's Dracula, starring Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder, who gives us two of the worst British accents ever.
Well, you've not listened to Bird's British accent lately.
Bird doesn't do a British accent.
He tries, but it comes out as Aussie Prey.
I know. I always thought it was his Australian accent. His attempt at an Australian accent.
Wait, Australian and English are very similar.
Bloody hell, bloody hell, bud! You can't do it. Don't even try.
If that wasn't Ringo, I don't know who it was.
The drummer for the Beatles. Yes, I was. I was a good drummer too. I was better than Pete. Beatles had to come to me for many a thing. It's a good thing Yvette's not up here. She'd be yelling at us all.
Yeah. Well, they should be yelling at you too.
She'd yell at you too because you laughed and encouraged us.
Oh, well, probably.
And 47 New York Times says hashtag say no to osteopray.
I totally agree.
I like German opray better. You look at it, it's quiet. First round of rain is almost through here. Get a little break, and then the big storms fire up. Yay. Maybe there'll be a tornado I can go out and chase. Elon Musk just tweeted, congrats to NASA and SpaceX teams for successfully launching the Psyche probe to interplanetary transfer orbit.
Oh yeah, they're gonna ram another asteroid. The last one was so successful.
Gonna ram this one because it's metal.
All right. Hey guys, thanks. Sorry, I'm back.
JP says Deej just sounded like the train conductor on Thomas the Tank Engine. Well, that was Ringo Starr. JP's. Hey, that loon, Sonny Hostin or whatever on The View, that loon just compared the Proud Boys to Hamas.
Who did that?
Sonny Hostin on The View.
Oh, what?
So what's this? Is this threat I just saw on Twitter about stopping the world's gasoline actually anything?
What? Stop it.
I'm sorry. Did you? Yeah, some there's a news report I saw on Twitter. Pato, Peco, Keiko, Kato, some weird name I can't pronounce. Made an announcement that if they don't Kopek, something like that. I don't know. I had to look it up again. I already passed it. But anyway, he was basically saying if the bombing doesn't stop in the Gaza, here it is. Qatar, QATAR, is threatening to create a global gas shortage in support of Palestine. If the bombing of Gaza does not stop, we will stop gas supply of the world.
Oh, Qatar will back down because all we got to do is all we got to do is threaten to cut off their supply of bed sheets they wear for demonstration.
Yeah.
He's wearing those bed sheet or whatever sheets they are, but
besides, Israel is not their enemy. Iran is. That's what, and Iran is the one that's starting all this shit over there. And if
well, I don't know.
If Arabs were smart, they would tell Hamas, stop this shit. It makes no damn sense. Because all it's going to have, okay, you kill a couple 300 Israelis, they bowl through Gaza and kill a couple of thousand of you. It makes no sense. You end up losing every time.
Well, we're losing no matter what we do right now, but
no, I'm talking the Arabs should be telling Hamas that.
I don't see any country actually winning at the moment.
That's because we don't have the right president in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it looks like, Canada looks like they're crashing and burning. Australia's already crashed and burned. I mean, who's next? America's getting by the skin of their teeth.
See, all you soft-brained jellyfish that voted that was so offended by a couple of mean tweets. You put this old sumbitch in charge, and he can't tell his left from his right 90% of the time, and now the world's fucked up because of it. Thank you very much. We tried to warn you.
Planned Parenthood put out a statement that its one and only facility, the Gaza Strip, has been flattened.
Well, that's a small favor.
Oh. Why is Gates McFadden trending?
Probably more
Yeah,
plastic surgery.
Well, didn't she do some kind of game? Cinnabon was playing it last night, and I think she was like a voiceover for it or something.
Well, apparently people are just tweeting out Happy Gates McFadden Day. They have nothing better to do.
Since when does she get her own special day?
I don't know.
Yeah, especially when correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I'm concerned, I believe she's the one who left willingly because she thought Star Trek was going nowhere. And
No, she left because she didn't think her character was being used right. But yeah, she left.
Uh-huh.
She didn't get fired.
And that,
she left.
yeah. And then maybe I made a mistake. Maybe it was my acting. Maybe it was me that was the problem. And then she comes back, and I'm not going to say that she did she did improve when she came back. I'll give her that. Maybe it was just because if she just would have going on from season 1, maybe we would have gotten a completely different Doctor.
Hey, Cody guy.
Cody.
Though that she did have to act with Wesley. That didn't help her at all. So I mean, it's not completely her fault.
Okay.
Her scenes with Wesley were cringe.
I'm trying to figure out LDG's complaint about McFadden. What?
What? What don't you get?
None of it.
I think he's saying that had she not quit for season 2, and she would have been better off.
Well, no. I'm saying it might not have been better off because I mean, her acting in season 1 was not exactly great. She left. Then we got a better Doctor. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody would agree. Many people would agree that season 2 Doctor better than season 1 Doctor. And
I don't know.
Then she comes back. She goes, "Oops, let me come back," and gave her the kick in the butt to act differently. And I mean, she did well, but like I said, all in all, like I said, she was still Beverly Crusher, and she had to do a lot of scenes with frickin' her son. And Wesley's acting was horrible.
Frankly, I didn't see the Doctor as that important of a character in TNG. Now it was different in the original series because of the interplay between the Doctor, Spock, and Kirk. You didn't have that interplay in TNG, so You know, they could have switched that character every season, every other season. To me, it wouldn't have mattered.
Well, she had the relationship with Picard. I mean, she had all the caveats. I mean, she literally was.
She was sold one thing, and it turned out to be something different. She thought she was being hired, coming on as a McCoy, but she was really just one of the nameless senior members. She was told she was going to be having a relationship with the captain, that there would be some type of physical relationship. That really never happened. She was told that she was of equal rank to Riker, and while technically may be true, it really never amounted to anything. The fact that she could order Picard off, to do something,
But
it never,
McCoy could do
she
that
never
in the
did.
original series. It was established that any doctor could bust a captain.
Right. Yeah, but the point is, it never really came up. So
No,
even though
she relieved Picard during that one episode where he was temporarily taken over by those aliens.
one episode, the point maybe she thought
Okay.
she was going to have more to do. These were hard words.
Okay.
These were hard words.
Not here, yeah. She must have been pissed when Troy got her captaining episode where she was captain for a day.
No, because by that point she had already became a bridge officer.
But Crusher had always been a commander, hadn't she? That was
How was the Doctor a commander? I don't remember her being a commander. What?
I think she always had 3 pips. See,
That's probably true.
Yeah, it was later on in the run of the series when she was talking with Troy about getting that promotion.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
She occasionally did a bridge watch as a commander.
Well, that's right. She did do some bridge watches. I do remember that. Yeah, well.
Oh, okay, sci-fi Mamba. You're saying she left because she had a baby. That was part of it. But if you listen to her talk, she was, they just totally pissed her off.
I've never heard that she left because she had a baby. I'll check.
Well, I thought she picked up another job.
Well, originally they were saying that because especially the women, they were kind of jealous of her because it's like she could eat anything and didn't put on weight until she started showing a pregnancy, and nobody knew it at the time, and they were laughing at her that finally all the food she's eating.
Okay, I have to take a 5
sorry.
second break here. 5 second break. There we go. I can say hi to Sherry the proper way.
Right. Gates McFadden's son was born in 1991. That would have been after her. She was back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. She did not. I don't know where it came up that she took off a year to have a baby, but that's not true. McFadden's son James was born in 1991 during TNG's run. And his godfather is Brett Spiner.
Oh, okay. So we, as usual, we're getting our timelines mixed up. This damn show.
Yeah, I never heard about the
Phil
baby thing
Gaming
either.
is in the chat.
Fill up.
Our evil Vulcan friend.
Yes, we finally know someone that was killed by Worf.
That's right. We actually know someone. And Words and Pictures is listening in.
Words. How's it going?
And I will state right now that that was not my child either that Gates McFadden had, even though it still bears the first same.
Oh my God, Disney's gonna try to reboot The Rocketeer.
Oh, nice. That movie completely let me down the first time I saw it.
You hear that there?
No, I liked it. It that you got to remember a movie like The Rocketeer. That's the type of movie your dad would have liked if he was a nerd.
Yeah, I also remember at that time I was like, what, 8? And I saw that huge poster. I thought I was getting some futuristic Rocket Man actually gonna freaking like RoboCop in the air or something.
Oh, no,
No.
okay. That's tell you what you do. Look on on YouTube. Look up like Commando Cody or the Rocket Man. That's what they.
The Super Nintendo game was better than the movie.
You have no sense of the history of nerddom. Okay.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying I didn't understand what the movie was. I mean, it's fine that it's what it is. I thought I was kind of trolled into it. I thought it was something completely different by the poster. That's all they showed. That they just showed the poster. They didn't show anything. Poster wasn't like a live screenshot. It was a exaggeration or a.
That's how posters used to be, though, for movies.
Yeah.
See, and guess who has a physical copy?
Misleading.
So you're gonna make me show that as a groovy movie one weekend.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching it, like actually watching it. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind. I watched a little bit of it in the future.
There it comes out. He only watched a little of it, folks.
No, like after those days, as growing up, like that movie played on TV or something. I'm sure I remember catching parts of it, but I didn't watch it from front to back yet.
See, that's the problem with the contemporary nerds. They don't understand. You should have growing up, all the old black and white movies I have. I watched those as a kid. And then the old serials, the Buck Rogers and Flash Gordon. See, not the movie with Max von Sydow, but the old serials.
Yep.
Flash Gordon, stuff like that. You need to watch that stuff. You need to get into it.
I do need to watch a lot of stuff.
Like, I was shocked that you didn't know Batman Once Upon a Time was serialized.
Oh, you mean those black and white Batmans that you were showing way back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of those.
Have you seen the Superman ones from way back when?
Yes, I watched the Superman ones.
Or the Superman cartoon.
Or that one guy who killed himself, yes.
No, there was a guy before that did black
I
and
did
white.
not watch the guy before that. The first one was that one.
George
Nick at Night
Reeves,
Superman.
George Reeves was, yes, Nick at Night Superman, but there was one before him that was serialized.
Mm-hmm. And like the scene in the movie where he stretches himself out on the train track to keep the train from derailing. That's the first time you see him do that in that serial.
Damn it, now I want to watch Superman the movie. Just for Miss Tessmacher.
Oh, yeah.
My first cringe moment of Superman was Lois and Clark. I mean, it ended up being okay, and I ended up watching it, but like, just like, what, Superman Spanish now? I don't know. I just It was off,
Spanish?
looked off.
Where the hell did you?
He looks Spanish to me, like that actor.
He's not Spanish. He's conservative.
Or whatever he
and people-
is.
He's conservative, and people hate his stinking guts for being so. But he's not Spanish.
No.
Oh, he's half
That's fine.
Korean.
He just whatever he is, I'm just saying he wasn't the normal looking Superman, white male
Wait a minute.
looking figure. Kind of like the Superman who plays Superman in the Flash. He looks off as well.
Okay, so
Or no, Dean Cain. Dean Kane's
Dean
half
Cain.
Japanese. He's
Oh,
half
okay.
Japanese.
Okay, there we go. Something. Or okay, there we go.
His original name was Dean George Tanaka.
Oh,
It.
okay. I did not realize that. Yeah.
Oh my.
So he is actually the first minority Superman.
Yeah. First Superman of color, you could say.
Yep.
So stick that in your craw, leftist Hollywood.
But he's
White's the
conservative,
color.
so that doesn't count.
But the thing that destroyed Lois and Clark was them getting married. I don't get why they did the same thing with what show was that? With Bruce Willis. They married them off and that killed it. Moonlighting.
All right, talk amongst yourselves right now. I got to explain something to Troy for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no problem. So, how are those Mets?
Not a baseball fan.
Yeah, neither am I. The game's too old.
The game is too old.
They need to refresh it. They need to
Oh.
change it up.
Oh,
Too old.
so
stale.
what games are you?
I still enjoy a good hockey game.
Hockey's just as
Basketball,
old as,
not so much.
Hockey's just as old as
I
baseball.
was going to say, because hockey has what, newer rules?
Well, you get to break the rules. You get to fight. And if they get rid of fighting, then I don't know. I just find it very interesting how we have a Jerry Springer type sporting event. I mean, imagine if they, you know what? That's all they need to do. You want me to watch baseball and football and basketball again? Allow fighting,
Why?
and it works for hockey.
No, it don't. Because
Oh, it does.
They still get penalized.
That's fine. Little coloring outside the lines, a little unknown variable thrown into the mix.
I just don't know
Allow
that
fighting.
hockey gets all that much bigger a cut of people watching it than baseball.
Yeah, but it's not.
Well, yeah.
the fights.
Well, it depends where you are. It's demographics for everything. Well, why don't we invent a new sport? It's about time we have a new sport come into the game.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sport?
I mean, it's the 21st century. We almost have flying cars. We should be able to come up with some new creative sport that we
Cowball
couldn't
hockey?
do before.
Oh,
Ultimate in martial arts.
just
Cowball
watch-
hockey.
watch the movie Rollerball and come up with some rules, and we'll start that. We'll start a Rollerball.
Well, especially now with augmented reality in the game. I mean, that alone.
I still think we need a death race.
Oh, that would be too crazy.
Robot jocks. Closest.
No, we don't have big enough robots yet.
A giant swimming pool with real hippos. Hungry.
Yeah, I'll bring back American Gladiators in some creative way.
Blurns balls in sci-fi comedy.
Learn ball.
From
How about the
Futurama.
Purge? Would that be a fun
Yeah.
game? Purge? That'd be a fun game.
Nah.
The Verge.
American Gladiators. I never got that. You couldn't get past any of those damn gladiators.
Yeah, some of them did it. But you turned it into a sport, though.
I miss the old days growing up when they actually had stars on. You got to watch all them TV stars trying to do
Yeah.
sporting contests.
And none of them were good at it. Or then
Watch 'em
they
try-
had, and then there was the ones where you had athletes.
Gorilla says Beej wants the ladies from The View in a pool.
Well, that would be Hungry Hippos too. There. And Yvette says, Thomas, tennis balls against his balls sounds funnier. Ooh, she wants to see tennis balls bounced off your balls there, LDG.
What?
Yeah.
No tennis balls, please.
Battle of the Network Stars.
Why the hell would anybody want to see any of the women on The View in a pool? Unless it's filled,
Well, that would be the live
Unless
action
it's
version
filled
of
with-
Hungry Hippos.
unless it's filled with great white shark. Okay.
I'm sure Deej would jump in a mud pool with them any day.
No. No, not with them. No. Yuck.
Even if it was, well,
No.
I mean, I guess it depends on your.
There's no one on The View worth any of that. Even the have to put it. No.
But what if you could really hit them?
No.
Okay, no.
It's
Okay,
suing.
never mind. So not even.
them,
No, I'm
not
saying
the
if you could
only-
do it like, yeah, if you could do it without getting sued. It was an actual battle, sanctioned.
No,
I'd rather throw them into a quicksand pit.
I'd cheat
I'm sure you.
I'd cheat and bring a gun.
All right, hold on.
Have no fear, O'Reilly's here, and one Irishman is worth 10,000.
Mr. Riley. Lieutenant Uhura, take over the station.
Oh,
Hello.
howdy.
Hey, Phil. Hey, bud.
Up.
Live long and prosper.
All right.
Not for you. Ha.
Hang
Worf
on,
killed
we'll
you.
Launcher.
be right back.
It's speculation that he killed me. We don't know for
And
sure.
and last son, that's kind of hard to pick my favorite meteorologist too, because well, I have a couple.
Is it Katie?
Katie's one of them.
You know, technically, Bill, right? Go with me on this. Technically, you were killed off stage, so nothing is actually defined. So you could say that maybe you got a hit back on Worf. Did you actually hit Worf before he killed you? Did you get a stab in or anything?
Like
Well,
in
technically-
reality, or my made-up novel of the?
Well, I guess you could make it up because it wasn't shown. You're the actor. I'm asking you. You're the one I want to hear
no,
from.
No, technically, he could have just ran away like a little bitch and never got killed in the first place.
Yeah, the little bitch Vulcan.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go that far because they made. Didn't you say that you were supposed to like lay down dead?
Yes.
In one shot.
They filmed
I
a
mean,
shot where we were supposed to all go down at the same time as we've been killed.
Oh, they all went down the same time, folks.
Yeah.
That confirms Worf has multiple penises.
So the AI will now forever own you dying. Any scene they ever put you in an AI fashion, you'll have to die.
Well, if that footage ever surfaces, I doubt it, since I watched all the Blu-ray special features. There's none for that episode and no commentary for that episode, unfortunately. So who knows if that'll ever surface, the extra shots and stuff.
Maybe you should do the commentary.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I
You-
just
you
have
could do
insight
your-
on that.
You could do your own commentary watching yourself on screen and then post it to YouTube.
That'd be different. Yeah, I don't think people have done that unless they're like the lead actors or something. But yeah,
And then
that'd
after
be-
you do it, I can take your video, add my own commentary to it as you do commentary to it. And then eventually everybody around us will just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And there'll just be a massive fuck up.
It's an interesting idea, but there's a problem. Paramount will copyright flag that shit.
That's where you just break it up into like screenshots.
Yeah. Well, if I do that, well, I already kind of commented on the scene I worked on in that short video I made. I said what had happened.
And yes, Thomas, don't be near the pool of Whoopi jumps in. It'll be a. Yes, Whoopi would have a better chance of fitting in the pool than Lizzo. Or we could just get video of LTG jumping into a pool with his socks on.
If you had to choose, it would be Lizzo or Whoopi.
Whatever floats your boat
Neither.
there.
Neither. Neither. If it was those two, I would be begging for Tilly to do it.
Oh, Tilly's not an option, but yeah, all right, it was between those three, I would choose Tilly.
I don't want to see Lizzo or Whoopi. No. Her hair, the way Whoopi has her hair on top, just imagine the bush down below growing out with all that gray and everything else hanging down in dreadlocks.
I really don't want to imagine that.
Too late. I just put the image in your head.
It's not there yet. I'm fighting it. Like even back in the
Don't
day,
say that, because Deej is just gonna put crazy effed up pictures on the screen. Trust me.
I
if he
will
wants you to think
not.
about it, he will.
I think there exists out there nude pictures of Whoopi back in the day. I heard. I think. I don't know if that's rumor or.
I'm not going to even try to Google it. No, don't want to. No. Probably come up with
Google
some
it.
Probably come up with some damn sex tape between her and Ted Danson.
Man, Ted Danson got with that. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Oh well.
Words and pictures is yelling at me now.
Last Son of K, no. Like, I have a problem with her because of who she is. If you're referring to why I don't like Whoopi, not because of her race.
But I seen the idiots on the Buttes this morning have been comparing the Proud Boys to Hamas.
Oh, I didn't know the Proud Boys decapitated babies and bombed concerts and kidnapped people.
Yeah, and have unwanted sex with women and parade them around showing them off. I didn't know the Proud Boys did any of that sort of thing. Or like Black Lives Matter in Chicago, putting out the image of the paragliders.
Yeah.
Going
Black Lives
into
Matter has gone out in support of Palestine and Hamas's efforts against Israel. And so I could tell those left wingers, I told you so, unless they're in favor of that as well. I don't know.
even Jake Tappert is shocked by how many Democrats are against Israel. Shit, we've known this for years. All you gotta do is watch The Squad. You knew it was there. Hell, you heard it in a big confrontation with me and another YouTuber on how he whined and grined about Holocaust survivors getting reparations.
Who would you ask? Germany, I guess. Yeah, maybe they should.
At least they're fine. I've been shaming a cousin of mine on YouTube. Or no, Facebook. Ah, for fuck's sake. Yeah, Facebook. Because all she wants to do is keep posting things about Trump, and I go, sure is funny. Days now, haven't seen you condemn Hamas once. Kind of showing your colors. Dead silence. Extreme Democrats are very racist. Then you got to really laugh at the ones on the alphabet community that's board of Palestinians and stuff, and then be like, you dumbasses, if you were there, they would be tossing your ass off the top of a building.
True. But it's a popular thing to like if you're left wing, so they do it without thinking.
They just don't think.
What I want to know is, where's the Anti-Defamation League?
Actually, that's the funny thing.
Yeah.
One of the guys from there actually got on MSNBC the other night and was slamming MSNBC and all the media for making the story sound like the poor Palestinians. And they're doing nothing wrong. And he even called it out. He said they're the ones that elected Hamas as their leaders.
Yeah.
There.
And they're the
I will give him props on that one. There was at least one from the ADL that has called out the media on their shit.
No, but they're constantly harassing Elon Musk, saying, about all the anti-Semitic stuff that's being tweeted out. Okay. And I'm like, show receipts. Show me what's anti-Semitic on X. They are yet to do that.
And the real comical thing is, when this ADL guy did it, guess who was sitting at the table at the same time with them all? Al Sharpton.
Oh, let's not even mention that clown.
He's like one of the biggest anti-Semites around. Yeah, but I know some of the media fucking wants to call them militants. No, they're not fucking militants. They're terrorists. Plain and simple. End of story.
Terrorist is too nice a word for them. They're fucking barbarians.
And that's another thing. Funny thing, Thomas. Even Egypt has its borders locked down from Gaza because they don't want them in their country either.
Look, the Palestinians are the trash of the Muslim world. Okay, nobody wants them. See, Israel could eradicate them right now, and Muslims. I don't think the Muslims in that area would care.
Not only the radical ones that are.
I think they would care. Like it's still Israel, so they still would
Yeah,
show
but
support.
the only ones that, like, they need to go after who is funding all these idiots. They need to go after. Yeah, they need. Iran needs something done about them.
Yeah, I think there was like a celebrity who tried to post support for Israel, and they got like hated for it from a lot of their fans. Lost a bunch of supporters.
Yeah, it was a
took down their
female.
post.
The female. I'm trying to think of who it was. One of the Kardashians. Same
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
happened to one of the Kardashians. I'm surprised Meathead's been lasting so long because he's been calling out Hamas.
They haven't gotten around to him yet. That's all.
That hell. And then you got to sit there, and when they call out, as today is a day for jihad, it shows you right there they're not on the right side of history if they're calling for worldwide chaos.
Yeah, they're saying something might happen today or tomorrow, and people are scared shitless.
Well, I was watching Facebook earlier. A lady that I DJ'd with over in Belgium, they had a big terrorist scare over there that shut down the transportation for a little while. That was earlier today. And of course, Paris has agreed no Palestinian get-togethers at all.
Oh, if they do that here, let's be no, that's racist or something. Can't do it here. Thomas Potts says he heard a Jewish person was stabbed to death in China. I have not heard that.
Yeah, there was a school there in France that had a stabbing too.
Ban assault knives.
I don't have to worry about that in my part of the country. We just run them over with a tractor. We don't put up with that tomfoolery. Tractor lives matter, damn it. Yeah, hell, what was it? No, New York City. There was a group that was out protesting for the Palestinians, and they had the old German emblem up, showing it. It was Australia that was calling for the gassing of a certain group. They had a big protest. They were out saying to gas them. And these are all left-wingers, folks. These ain't right-wingers.
And then you got all these people at Harvard trying to backpedal because they realized that that stance on Israel, you got too many people now. You know, it's going to affect the jobs they can get. I'm loving that part.
And we have poor AOC crying on Twitter about disinformation. Biggest proprietors of misinformation.
Yeah. Her and the rest of the Democrat cohort. The squad, as they like to
Aloha, snack bar! Yes, Cinnabon, we want a snack bar. Or we could just yell for Admiral Akbar.
It's a trap.
Send him in with the rebels, damn it. Oh, hell, last one, that's already done. If JFK was around today, he'd be considered a right-winger.
Just look what they're doing to his nephew.
Yeah, that's kind of a fucked up thing with him running as an independent. I think he'll pull more voters from the right than he would the left.
No. The left is who's afraid of him. If you know.
And Cinnabon said there's zombies destroying my base. Damn it! Sons of bitches. They shouldn't be destroying it, damn it. I didn't leave anything running. Everything was shut off. It's all quiet. Unless somebody's been over there setting campfires around it. Should have done that to Life with Matthew's base before I got to farm and snuck over and lit a whole bunch of campfires around it. Living inside. Well, they're protecting the base for me. I've got my undead army. I can't play 7 days right now. I don't want to sit there and get into it and then be stuck out in the field again for another 3 weeks. Drives me nuts. Need to get over this farm picking season, and I can get back to playing and loving the game. But it didn't stop me from doing the live stream today. Okay, I gotta do a live stream. The live stream the other night was fun with Foley popping up. Till he fired me on the live stream.
Yeah, I was there.
Nice things.
You got fired.
And it was comical. As soon as I played that clip of him, he was like, wow, that was kind of harsh.
Okay, hey guys. I do got to step out. Something just happened. I have some legal documents to read over. Thanks for having me, Deej. Are you
All right.
What are you?
I'm
got
not
anything
going
planned
much.
later? Are you gonna do some
I
7
don't-
Days to
no,
Die or
there's-
something?
There's Bird Life later, and I'm gonna catch up on some other TV shows I haven't caught up yet.
Gotcha. Yeah, I still got to catch up on Gen V if you're gonna do any of that.
I have no
Anyway.
idea what the fuck that is.
Gen V. Oh, anyway.
I have
All
no
right,
idea
man.
either.
Take care, everybody. Very good.
Yeah.
Bye.
Later.
Out of here.
Breathenet.org/underground.
Get out of here, or I'll play tennis balls. We drove him off once during the stream with that. I had to play She-Hulk twerking for JP's. Bed Life will be up in about 2 hours or so. Cinnabon doesn't like the new Star Trek game. It's shit. Don't buy it.
Which one? The Resurgence?
I watched them play it a little bit, but it was kind of like really boring the way they were telling you, move your ship like this and click here and click this. You don't even start off in a good ship. You're in a freaking one that goes out and builds stuff. Enterprise C is at Kittimer in a battle, but you're flying off to go build something. The hell? I would have tried to turn that ship around, tried to go build me a starbase in the middle of a attack of Romulans against Klingon. That's when I decided to go watch Quantum Leap.
Can't go wrong with Bakula, unless you're talking about that new Quantum Leap.
Yeah, it was the new Quantum Leap.
Oh. How is it?
It pissed me off. The whole big cliffhanger they left with last season wasn't even brought up at all. I can't go into it anymore because Bert hasn't watched it with Mama.
You can talk about it. I don't care.
Oh, I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Well, I don't care either way either. I'm not going to watch it.
Okay, since Bird of Prey doesn't care anyway, apparently he disappeared for 3 years. Nobody knew where the hell he was. They said that he was dead. But to him, it was just a matter of seconds from leap to leap. And his girlfriend went off and married another guy.
His wife?
Yeah.
Boy, it takes longer. It takes longer than 3 years to declare someone dead, doesn't it?
Well, apparently they searched for him for 2 years. The program got shut down again, and within that year, she hooked up with another dude.
Huh. Oh well.
They even had a funeral for him. And there was only one person that actually kept looking for him. That was the weird guy. Apparently he
Was
snuck
they
back
them?
Yeah, apparently he snuck back in the building and got one computer to keep searching for him hooked into Ziggy. But like last season, they left it where he leaped in, and apparently there'd been a nuclear war or some shit. None of that was answered. None of that was talked about again. nothing about that. Whoever the other one that was late, nothing, nada. They just completely forgot any of that. See you later, Sci-Fi Mombi. It's not going to go that much longer anyway. I'm going to go and watch a little bit and chill before the afternoon gets hyped and busy with bugger life. Anybody have anything they want to talk about before we get the hell out of here?
I watched the latest Lower Decks. I didn't like it.
Still have
I thought it was weird as hell. I could see how somebody would like it, but not me.
I still haven't watched a single episode of it past the very first one.
I feel much like Phil. I also did not enjoy it.
I saw a Gran Turismo movie. I enjoyed it.
Not bad. Thomas, one of the fields did 71 bushel per acre, so that was pretty good for having a big drought all summer. They're doing good.
And I'm going to pre-order Star Trek Resurgence Physical Edition. Yeah, I haven't tried that yet.
I can't remember what the hell the name of that game was. So,
I just got in the mail my 4K of Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Came in the mail yesterday. Maybe watch that sometime soon.
oh, Star Trek Infinite. What he was playing last night.
And watch wrestling later today. That's it.
Oh, we've got Dracula tomorrow and Mr. Lundell's group.
Yep.
Hopefully. Well, I'm going
Stoker's Dracula.
Because Dracula, I want to drink your blood. Blah, blah. And Cinnabon says, Resurgence is also shit. Enjoy your visual novel.
Yeah, it's too much story and not enough substance, like actual action gameplay. Yeah, he's right.
Thomas Bram Stoker's Dracula, the 90 version one. All right, well, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to go kick back and watch some Loki. Catch up on that.
Cool. Thanks for having me on, dude.
It's been great having Phil here, Mr. Lundell, Bird of Prey 5.
Take care.
LDG was also semi-nice. I just got to give him shit. We're going to get the hell out of here.
Am I fired again? Yeah, you're fucking absolutely fired. All your promotions are redacted. Like, dude, why would you have to fuck yourself like that? Why? You're clipping all this shit, aren't you? You're going to have a fucking montage of all the times I said you were right, said you were wrong, said you were fired, said you were rehired, said you were promoted during this live. You're going to have them all and play them on your channel, aren't you? Well, you've absolutely been fired again because you're an asshole. You're fired from talking to me and being my friend and being on my channel. Get the hell out of here. Go on, go on, get the hell out of here.
And remember, hashtag no bra. No bra today.